If you are a professional carpenter or even a hobbyist, a compound miter saw is becoming a more commercially available product as technology improves and becomes cheaper. Some may think power tools are an unnecessary investment and that the most skilled carpenter can build works of art using simple hand tools. However, once you own a DEWALT 12-inch compound miter saw, you will immediately realize the benefits of owning a power tool and the value it brings to the table. We chose to highlight DEWALT because they are the industry standard and one of the most widely available brands with amazing customer support. If you aren't a fan of DEWALT or are simply in the market for something different, please go through our reviews of the best 12-inch compound miter saws to find a high-quality saw that suits your needs. If you are already the proud owner of a DEWALT 12-inch miter saw, this article will show you how to change the blade on a 12-inch DEWALT miter saw. The main tool needed for this process is the blade wrench included in the packaging with the DEWALT miter saw. However, we recommend heavy-duty gloves and eye protection as well. In the workplace or even at home, when working with power tools or running maintenance, you must ensure your own safety at first. The gloves are needed to handle your shiny new blade. New saw blades tend to be extremely sharp, especially if they are serrated. Better safe than sorry before proceeding to install a blade on your brand new saw or changing out an old, worn-out blade. You should first familiarize yourself with some of the parts on the DEWALT miter saw that will be referenced throughout this guide. These parts are unique to the DEWALT miter saw, and other saws may have parts that function similarly, but they will have different names. This is the part that rests on top of your blade and acts as a cover in order to protect you from bumping into it accidentally during operation of your saw. Remember that after you make a cut you must avoid any contact with your blade for two reasons: it is sharp and very hot. Always make sure your blade guard functions as original after you install a new blade or replace an old one. The steps to follow are actually common across most DEWALT compound miter saws. These steps may be inaccurate for compound miter saws from other brands like Chicago Electric or Craftsman. Also, the 12-inch in the name of this saw suggests the maximum size of blade the saw allows. If you are buying a new blade for your saw, bear this information in mind before going to your local hardware store. Ask someone to show you a selection of blades that are best suited for your particular machine. If you purchase and attempt to install an inappropriately sized blade, it may permanently damage the machine itself or lead to an injury.